Goofy Fella Show, episode 3, everybody. That isn't actually the news. That's just we had. I'm here with Adam.
Hello, my name's Adam.
Adam's going to be our co-host.
Or guest number one. Depending on how this turns out.
We'll do guest number 1
We're
temporarily.
on episode 3.
Potential co-host material. We are coming to you mobile from the vehicle. We thought this would be a good place to test out our new audio.
We're on our way to the mosque for Operation Taste of Their Own Medicine.
I don't know if we should give away too much of that right now.
Okay, you're right. The plan is a little loose. We got to really
we don't want to ruin the surprise. All I can say is just keep an eye on the news tomorrow morning for any explosions you may see. Adam's actually our pyrotechnics specialist, so
only when I'm drunk enough.
He's designed it. He is plenty drunk.
I'm plenty drunk. I mean, I'm not slurring yet.
I think it's pretty impressive what we were able to make out of very little materials. A little diesel fuel, a little fertilizer.
Well, I mean, this stuff has been around for thousands of years, you know? It's not rocket science.
It's not, but we didn't look up anything.
Speaking of which, if you see a V2 in the skies later on next month, that's also us.
That's also us as well. I mean, this guy's just spoiling all our plans. But episode 3 of the podcast, and I feel really good about this. The situation we're in a car, we had to ask them to nicely turn down the radio. That'll probably be turned back up here shortly. And you'll be hearing little yin-yang twins in the background.
Mike Jones in the house tonight.
There are also some women here. That's something I said I would never have on the podcast as a woman, because I want it to be a comedy podcast. I don't actually have any news articles today, which is probably a good thing. The news articles is just kind of something to talk about, but...
Well, I mean, we could talk news.
Yeah, have you kept up with today's news? It's got to be fresh.
Today's news?
We can talk about tomorrow's news. Mosque blown up. Spray painted. Taste of their own medicine. Have you ever heard? Did you hear? You never met Barry, did you? He's a coworker I had.
Barry?
Yeah, Barry. He lived in Egypt for 8 years.
Oh, that's rad.
Yeah,
was he born there?
No, he's there now. He worked there on Navy vessels.
It's not the best of places to keep a boat in a desert.
Well, that's why he's there, to keep him up.
He's a lighthouse attendant?
Do you know how much maintenance it takes with that much sand in the engine?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
it really rubs on the hulls.
No, he was there for 8 years and working hand-to-hand with the Egyptians, Navy. But those are it's actually U.S. Navy. So he's working for the Navy as a contract. That could be wrong, though. I'm not going to fact check it.
It's probably for the best.
Yeah. He told me a lot about the Muslim culture. He's an old school Republican, so he's pretty unbiased when it comes to talking about Muslims, but...
Yeah. Also doesn't fact check.
He doesn't fact check. Yeah. He doesn't know how to use a computer, really.
I just got rid of my pager in lieu of a Samsung.
I upgraded to a BlackBerry. But he had a lot of stories because he had a lot of interaction. They're all Muslims there in Egypt. And talking about the religion, it doesn't sound great. All religions have their flaws. Yes.
Yeah.
I will give that to all religions. They all have their flaws.
Well, all the Muslim religion is Christianity 3.0.
3.0. Yeah. It's like upgraded Jesus is who Muhammad was, I think.
Yeah, the Jews believe in Jesus. They just say that he was lying.
Yeah, he's a liar.
The Muslims believe in Jesus and also say he was lying.
Mm-hmm. Buddhists think that it was Jesus.
Buddhists just like drugs.
Yeah, they just Same thing.
Just do
with,
shrooms.
Whatever the Native Americans were. Ayahuasca. That was their religion. Yeah, peyote.
Peyote, yeah.
Ayahuasca was
Just sit around and get fucked up on peyote all day.
Yeah. Yeah, they would just do that, and then they were like, they got surprised whenever we came there and overthrew them. It's
Oh
like,
shit! The white man's back.
They've been inventing things these many years. What do you think of this Eaglefoot? Let's do more peyote.
Man, we really fucked up by doing all this peyote for the next 5,000 years.
We probably should have been inventing guns. We'll lose our country. That's fine.
No, it's kind of fascinating. I'm listening to this audiobook. It's called Germs, Steel, and Guns.
Mm-hmm.
And it talks about how the people that came over from Russia over into North America over the Bering Land Strip, it talks about how they were the most advanced people in Asia at their time. They got to the Americas where there was this, as soon as they got south of Canada, it's more or less an Eden. They just got lazy.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, there's all these megafauna. Like, we really don't have to invent shit. We just kind of trap them into a geological feature, and we got dinner for the next couple of weeks.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Just to just
we found peyote.
Benefit
we'll just
off
get
of
all
other people's
fucked up.
inventions.
Yeah.
I was starting to say something. I forgot. Because I was focusing on the conversation that they're having about Brazilian waxes.
Yes, it's very attractive. It's I like it.
You do like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never gotten one. I would.
No. I've never gotten one
okay.
either.
My bad.
No. Simply as a spectator, I'm a fan.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm more of a all natural kind of fellow myself.
I mean, I'm not going to argue with
I like
that.
to search for it,
Yeah.
We're heading to Lowe's. I already talked about me being a mechanic. Our good friend here, Adam, is also a mechanic.
I've
I was
also
talking about
fucked up.
Muslims.
Muslims.
That's
Yes.
what I was talking about.
Yep.
We're going to get a wrench because I don't have a wrench. So we're like,
The classic 10mm is lost.
It's lost.
Yeah.
It's very
Yeah.
funny. That one gets lost the most out
Is
of
it?
all of them. It's the 10mm. I don't know if you're aware of that.
It does get lost often, but I mean, I've got so many other fucking tools that I've got missing at work
Not a big deal.
and around the house. Yeah.
I think I've lost. What tool have you lost the most? You would say you've had to rebuy the most.
I know the one that I'm most upset about right now.
Okay.
I've got Are you aware of Snap-on's crescent wrench?
No. Do they have a fancy crescent wrench?
They do. It's the crescent, the face that interfaces with the hex head.
Mm-hmm.
It's serrated. I've never had a crescent wrench that bites as hard as this one, but it's
almost
Snap-on
like a
brand.
pipe wrench combined with a crescent wrench.
Very similar. Because it's brand name, because it's Snap-on, it was $80, and
course.
I've misplaced it.
That's really not too bad for that type of tool.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm used to buying like
What length?
shit from
What length
Dollar
are we
General.
talking about? What's the length and girth?
It was their medium-sized one. The length of the handle is probably, I don't know, 6-8 inches.
That's not bad.
Goes up to inch
of
and a
leverage.
16th.
That's above average.
Yeah.
6 to 8 inches. Muslims are bad.
Well, Muslims are people. People are bad.
People are bad.
People are
All
bad.
religions are bad, but the Muslim religion is inherently bad through its main
I think
text,
it's more
which is the Quran. So the Quran says that it brings great pleasure to Allah and to your wife to beat her daily. In their texts. So for me, that's inherently bad, because there's not many other religions that dive into that of beating your wife. Now there's weird things that like the Christian religion has, where it's like, you're not supposed to be gay, but that's debatable whether or not that's in the text. Another one is, have you ever heard of female circumcision?
I have heard of it.
Yeah. It's where they remove the clitoris at birth.
That sounds terrible.
To make sex not only not desirable, but painful. And so it keeps them...
I don't think that's accurate.
It keeps them a virgin long.
I'd
And that's
very
also
much
in the Quran.
question the... Have you read the Quran?
I haven't.
Because I've not... neither have I.
I don't read Italian, but...
I don't read Italian.
I believe that's in the Quran because of...
I believe, therefore, it is.
Anecdote,
right?
I was told.
Yeah.
So
I saw it on a Facebook.
It was on Facebook. The background was a bunch of smiley faces like they have on Facebook.
Yeah, that totally validates that statement. Yeah.
So what we're going to do here is take a small intermission, go into Lowe's, purchase some things.
And then find out that the laptop that we have in the car has been stolen.
Yeah, and I'm going to listen to the audio, realize that none of this is usable. And we just used up all of our content. So we'll catch you on the other side.
They've just locked us in.
Yeah.
I used to make love to my wife.
Whenever we wanted.
It was...
Wonderful.
So when I couldn't, I tried to avoid it.
I tried to avoid it. But it was a problem.
For both of us.
For both of us.
But then I made a call.
And now
I'm back.
I'm back.
I'm back.
we're back.
If you or your partner isn't living life to the fullest because of erectile difficulties, there's something you can do. Make this call to get your free confidential information about ED. You'll learn what you can do about it. Get suggestions on how to start a conversation with your doctor. There's even a section that can help determine if you have ED.
Since I made the call,
We're making love again and again.
It can happen for you. Call today for your free confidential information. And see if you can recapture your love life.
And we're back.
So we've had our commercial break.
Commercial break happened.
The check has been cut.
Make sure to go buy that product.
Yeah.
Use our promo code, which is...
Muslims are bad.
Well, I was hoping we get away from that. Muslims be bad is the promo code.
Muslims be bad, that's right.
And I'm going to add a funny commercial in. I'm going to add something in the middle. I'll pick that out later.
Yeah, dog. Just Lawrence of Arabia.
Lawrence of Arabia.
Yeah.
Rubies. Rubies.com. We're back at the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're off
We went
the
to
road.
Lowe's. We got the tools.
Got the wrench.
Yeah.
And now we're back here. Hopefully there's less background noise now. Because you could hear the car quite a bit in it.
I bet, yeah.
We had to see if the first half was usable. It's somewhat usable. We both have brand new mics.
Yep.
That we're testing out. And
We'll see post-edit how
they
the
sound.
twin audio is going to work.
Yeah, but I didn't hear any echoing whatsoever. So
That's pretty sweet.
yeah, it's pretty cool. We were sitting
Yeah.
right next to each other. And my mic wasn't picking you up.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Because that was a concern that I had as
Yeah.
well.
I'm going to move way back here and just make sure that I'm not being picked up on the laptop audio. But no, it's using this mic. So that's cool. It doesn't sound as good hooked up to this. I don't know why. As it does my laptop. Or my computer.
Your desktop.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, it'll probably be easier and more... just to get like a super long cable to adapt this to, so
Yeah.
I can speak into your
With the USB
desktop
splitter. Like a very
Yeah.
long thing. So we could
Yeah.
have 3 or 4 mics if we need to.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's probably what we'll do. Just do it in here. Just set
Yeah.
up like this on the couch.
yeah,
Yeah. That's how Matt and Shane's secret podcast, they do that. It's like in the living room. And they have people on. They had Adam Friedland and Nick Mullen on recently
Nice.
on their last episode.
nice.
It was pretty good. Doing the promo for the Adam Friedland show.
Huh?
Which is weird because when they were doing Come Town, they never went around and did like promos for anything.
Yeah, they each individually would just kind of show up on other people's podcasts,
Yeah,
but it was
that-
never to plug things.
No, they were the only thing
yeah.
they were plugging is their own shows. Like,
Yeah.
Stav would plug his own shows, but this one they did a whole media run.
Nice.
My wife is over here. What are you saying?
It's a plug in their butt.
Yeah, they're plugging their butts for their shows. Very good, Shelby. Very good addition to that. We left off talking bad about the Quran. I think we'll move on from that topic.
I don't know of any other religions we can poke fun of.
Scientology's funny.
Scientology's funny until it's not.
Yeah, it's the most realistic one.
I don't know about that.
Conspiracy theories. We could have. I was gonna say we could have an episode for that.
Oh,
That'd
you
fill
wanted
up.
to talk about news? Alex Jones is he's kind of fucked.
Yeah, I hear it's another 35 million that he's said to pay.
Yep.
So he's already paying 4 million for 2 families, but I believe it's another 35 million he's looking down. Which one?
Did they really?
InfoWars?
InfoWars?
I think that's his. InfoWars. I don't know of another company that Alex Jones has.
I think that's it. NPR didn't name it, but they said Alex Jones.
Oh, NPR. Okay. Our credible source here is NPR, and we're not going to look it up. We're not going to fact check it. So NPR said that InfoWars is shut down.
It's in the new Quran.
No, the Old Testament.
Okay,
The
good.
Old
Okay, that's the good one.
Testament.
The Old Testament of the Quran is fine. That's the part that has the women beating and things in it. The new Quran is just weird. It's like you're okay. It's okay to be gay, but Barry said that like walking down the street, if there was a woman who was wearing not the correct attire, they would just stab her in the streets, and it was okay to stab people. You couldn't stab in the face, but everywhere else was fair game, and you just
That's weird because
yeah
No,
non-facial.
that's weird because in like Afghanistan and Iraq, when the woman would file for divorce, the men would usually throw acid in their face to disfigure them for life,
Yeah.
make them less desirable.
Yeah, it's like you're well, they wouldn't need to. If you've already been married, one, you're not a virgin, so you're not going to get married again. They only married virgins.
Iraq was considerably more
I don't know.
liberal
The only thing I
than-
know, but he said like everyone there would have like
Libya.
4 wives.
well, you only had to be
Yeah.
a pussy virgin. You could have only one.
Yeah, well that's fine too, and oral doesn't count.
Yeah.
But he said everyone would have like 4 wives, so you'd get married, and then 10 years later.
Well, they've got 4 wives in Utah.
yeah, that's
Mormons are into that, yeah.
Mormon, that's another one we can make fun of. They're funny.
Yeah.
I dated a Mormon. Did I tell you about that?
You didn't know.
Yeah, I dated a Mormon in high school. She was, I don't think she was a very devout Mormon, though.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, clearly.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think they're allowed to date
Dated
not
a
Mormons.
ginger. I mean, fuck.
No, I don't know. I never, the only way I knew she was, but she went to my church. She would, like, go to the church that I went to, which was not a Mormon church, so. But I know her family was very Mormon.
Oh, she's trying to siphon off from the regular
Maybe she was just
churches
trying to
into
get
the
me to be a
Mormons, yeah.
Mormon. She was
like,
trying to convert
what do they
me.
call that? Sleeper cells or
Yeah.
secret agents?
Yeah, because she wasn't interested in anything else, so I guess she was just trying to
Recruit for the
recruit.
Mormons.
Yeah.
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 That's actually a pretty clever technique.
I never watched that.
I haven't
I've
watched
heard
it.
good
I just
things
saw
about
the,
Get Out.
Like, I've
Have
heard
you?
about it.
Have you seen
Wasn't it directed by Peele from Key and Peele?
Was it really?
The Peele fellow, the short one.
That would make me white girl lures black guys and they like steal them for their organs or something.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
something
some-
about taking their brains.
I thought they were pulling like some voodoo to put like a whole ass
This isn't being picked up on the
yeah.
on the thing, so I'm
Be a long blank.
gonna just say what you're saying. She was saying that she thinks that they were using them as slaves to pick something. I quit listening, and it just got too racist. I wasn't gonna listen to that.
No, that was the premise. It
The
was
premise.
white people enslave black people again, and the South rose
Mm-hmm.
from the ashes. like a phoenix.
Like a phoenix.
bird, yeah.
a beautiful phoenix.
It was, no, apparently that same actor that was in Getting Out is in
Getting Out.
what?
Getting Out.
Getting
Out.
out. Yeah, Getting Out. Get Out. He's in a science fiction film where it's him and his sister, so it's a black family that move out west to like Montana to farm cattle, which is an absurd premise off the bat.
Yeah.
But
you know how expensive cows are?
oh, they're absurdly expensive. I
You
mean,
don't do
I
that
can't
off of
afford
a
a
whim.
cow.
You can't afford a cow.
Yeah.
And the land.
But you wanted to get a mini cow.
Many cows are cheaper
And
because
yeah,
they're smaller.
and you can keep them on a smaller plot of land,
Yeah.
which is kind of right up our alley. But not to get off topic here,
What topic?
the
To get out.
the Get Out sequel, which is I believe the title of the film is called Oh Hell No, and it's a science fiction film about black cattle ranch hands whom are being stalked by UFOs, essentially.
That's called Nope.
Is that what it is? Nope.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but I distinctly remember
very weird
titles of Oh Hell No, which is
Well,
objectively
I don't know,
funny.
I don't know that for sure that it's a sequel, but I know it's another movie that's directed by the Peel guy. And I think it has the same actor from Get Out in it.
Yeah.
And it has to do with UFOs.
Yep.
Yeah. It's Nope.
Yeah.
N-O-P-E is the title of that one. Is it a sequel? Is it a direct sequul?
I don't think it is a direct sequel.
He
it just
did
has
another
the same...
movie that has another. It's like a short title like that. That my buddy Dave's been talking about recently. I don't know, something about a family, and then they have like a parallel universe family as well.
That's rad.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that going on through media right now.
Mm-hmm.
Parallel universes,
Yeah, the
alternative
parallel universe thing is
universes.
big.
Yeah.
It's because they have information that they're just getting us ready for. It's like the alien thing. You know, they came out and said, yeah, we have information on aliens. And they're just preparing us for just dropping some information on us.
Yeah.
What could be more important that they're trying to conceal from us?
I think it's just intellectual laziness. Like, you had the Rick and Morty thing that dealt with parallel realities, and that got big. And
Then
you had
Marvel
people
did it.
jump ship from that organization. Marvel ended up picking a lot of the intellectual and creative minds that help mold Rick and Morty. So now you've got what was the last film they put out? It was Doctor Strange in the multiverse.
Yeah.
It's just you have these cycles where just the same people are doing the same topic but just slightly different. Like, what was the 3 or 4 years ago you had White House Down.
Oh yeah, everyone was doing.
There
the
were
White
like
House getting attacked.
4 different movies that summer
Yeah.
about the White House being taken.
What's up with Mark Wahlberg? Like, he always makes movies about national disasters, and like he's trying to stop them.
Well, I mean,
Marky Mark, like he was in
the height of his career, the height of his acting was Boogie Nights. I mean,
Boogie
what do you
Nights.
do after Boogie
Yeah,
Nights?
you peaked.
Yeah,
You've already
It's-
peaked.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Um,
He should have just stayed with music. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
He wasn't bad.
No, not bad at all.
But didn't he do
No,
the
he
other
was-
guys, the cop one?
Yeah, the cop one. Yeah, I liked Four Brothers, or the Brothers movie,
Yes.
where he's brothers with the black guys.
Yeah.
That one's
They
good.
Because they were all adopted.
And who was the guy in that the other white brother?
It's Philip Seymour Hoffman,
What was he just in? What is Philip Seymour Hoffman?
the other white guy.
Okay.
You're
I don't
talking
think that's
about
true.
Blue Bloods, aren't you?
No.
He's in Blue Bloods.
Is he?
One of the other Wahlbergs.
Oh, his brother that owns the.
What a
burger
funny
place.
name, Wahlberg.
Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he just opened up a burger restaurant. Just solely because his name has Berg in it.
Well,
Hey, what we gonna do, bro? Well, bro, let's open up a burger place. You know how to cook burgers? No, but I got Berg in my name. That's enough.
That seems like a made-up name that they came here to America.
Yeah. They were
said,
fleeing Nazis.
My name is Wall. I am from Berg.
From Berg.
Oh, your name is Wahlberg. Gotcha.
Yes. It's not Hitler. my last name's not Hitler.
He definitely is not my favorite uncle.
We are just simple burger people. We make burgers. And he was just looking
Don't ask
around.
what we make them out of.
They asked like, "What's your name?" And he was like looking around. Wahlberg. All right. We're moving you straight to Boston.
Just. Oh no.
What you're gonna do is you're gonna just do stolen valor for a living. Pretend you were in the military.
Stolen valor.
Yeah, but he made a bunch of he'll direct the movies and act in them where it'll be he made one about the Boston bombing.
Yeah,
where he's trying to prevent the Boston bombing. And he's
which
saving
is
the
just
day.
So funny.
I want one so bad of the insurrection, the January 6th. I gotta stop all these freaking Nazis.
Let's see if I can do an impersonation of Wahlberg.
It depends. Like if you do old school Wahlberg, he was just pretending to be black. But now he's all...
say hello to your mother for me, okay?
He is kind of weaselly. I forgot.
What? Wait a minute. Why are we going into the Capitol? No, I'm slipping into
Steve Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi.
That's what you're slipping into.
Three blind mice.
Oh, not it. Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken. That's another strange last name.
Yeah, Walken. What's your name?
Walken.
I'm walking over here. Yeah, I'm walking here. Yeah, that's it, Stephen Walken.
Don't ever say I'm not walking
I'll
in your direction.
stab you in the eye with a soldering iron.
Don't ever disrespect my boy over here again.
He's funny. He was the best part of Joe Dirt.
He
For sure.
really was.
Yeah.
Stab you in the face.
He's just practicing that dialogue into a mirror.
Yeah. I took the watch. I shoved it up my ass.
You see this watch here?
It's got poopy all over it from my butthole.
The kid just so greedily just grabs it. Oh.
That's good. I like impersonations, but I'm not... I tried to do the Trump one on that one episode. I really want to get a good Trump accent.
Have you gotten to in Come Town where they do Downsel Trump yet?
Mm-mm. It's good. Nick's Trump impression isn't good.
What's that?
Nick's Trump impression isn't good.
His Downsel Trump impression
Is pretty
is
good.
Gold.
Nice. He's very good with them.
Yeah.
Come Town sucks, though. This is the only podcast you need to listen to.
It really is.
And I don't want to suck Come Town's dick the whole time. And is it the reason that we're starting a podcast? Yes. Is it hilarious? Yes. But...
No. Come Town sucks cum.
Yeah, it's terrible.
That's
It's
all.
an awful name.
Yeah.
Who are those guys even? Do they have... The only famous one is Stav, and he's gone now, so...
Yeah.
No,
doing his YouTube thing. Doing stand-up.
He's doing great. He just picks on audience.
Eating
members.
himself to death.
Yeah, he's not doing well in the weight department.
No.
But our Adam, we have an Adam.
We do.
A Jake, and then we'll have guests on.
Yeah.
We'll talk to them. This has been pretty easy with 2 people. Imagine
It
with
really
3
has
people.
been, yeah.
There was a little split there. It's been a weird circumstance, but this is a test episode. Testing out the mics, testing out the mobile feature.
Yeah.
Doing it on the laptop. I've never recorded it on
Yeah,
the
we'll
laptop.
have to do a lot more sound soundproofing on the mobile unit.
Cover the windows and soundproofing stuff and the windshield.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe get a van.
Man.
Do a Steve-O type thing.
I don't know. Steve-O's dead to me.
Why? Has he quit doing drugs?
He's quit doing drugs. He's elderly now.
Yeah.
It's like there's two guys at work that went and watched the latest Jackass movie. What is it? Jackass 4?
No, I don't think.
Jackass
Yeah, it was
Forever. So it is 4, yeah. And I saw the previews. It's, it's elderly Jackass. There's no appeal there.
No, they need to age about 20 more years and then do that, and it'll be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just really old people, and they'll just die. It'll be funny. They'll do a stunt,
Launch.
and they'll break a hip and die. That'll be funny.
On film, yeah.
They're at the age where it's just like they're just going to complain about being sore now. It's like, I'm getting too old for this. I want you to be too old for this.
Yeah.
I want you to die, Steve-O. Johnny Knoxville.
Shoot Johnny Knoxville out of a cannon and just watch
into a
limbs
wall
separate from his body. Literally blown to pieces.
That'd be good. I'd go watch that. Did they have the Wee Man on it still? Is Wee Man still in it?
I think the only one that wasn't involved was what?
I don't think Ryan Dunn was in this one, was he?
Yeah, they brought in bits of him. They dug up his
Ryan Dunn's the only one that did a badass stunt. He did the Aaron Paul stunt. Wrap myself around a tree. Welcome to Jackass. Yeah, that's a cool stunt. You're just doing...
So I heard recently that before he got in that car wreck, he had tweeted like, LOL, too drunk to drive, which is objectively the funniest thing. It
is so funny. Hope
I
don't wrap myself around a tree because he was too drunk to drive. That's very funny. Wasn't it a Porsche as well?
It was a Porsche. It was like a Boxer 911 or some such.
Yeah, which is a very funny number.
I made that joke at work. Just having like a 3D printed logo, it's a 9 with the Twin Tower.
11, yeah.
Maybe a plane in the proximity.
Yeah, it'd be very funny.
I think a guy at work laughed at it. The rest of them just looked at me funny. No, but no. The impressive thing with Ryan Dunn is when he not only did he buy one of the most capable Porsches on the market at the time, but the moment he bought it, he had it sent to a hot rod shop, had it rotted out, and the night he crashed was the first day that he got it after the modifications.
Nice.
Took a buddy with him, and when he lost control, he was going so quickly that when the vehicle got sideways, it actually went airborne, and it made contact with the tree.
Yeah. It
was something like 10 or 20 foot off of the ground.
Oh, my God, dude.
Yeah. Like, incredibly quick car.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you're going to go out, you might as well go out like that. I mean,
yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah. Did his friend die?
Oh, yeah. And the worst part of it is paramedics, well, not paramedics, but the morgue found evidence that they weren't dead after impact. They died of asphyxiation, so they died in the fire. Which is, if you're conscious, I guess it'd be a terrible way to die, but you're probably unconscious when
that's
like
probably
that
from his years of just getting the shit beat out of him in Jackass is why he was able to survive that crash. Because you crash in a tree 10, 20 feet up in a tree, wrapped around the tree, that's a big impact. Humans aren't supposed to live through that.
Yeah, but
so he's like,
you're also forgetting he was like severely
Yeah, so his body was fine.
And yeah, you just kind of go into a lax state, like, oh yeah, I'm flying through the air.
He
but
was
it's
like,
all
oh,
gonna be
thank God
fine."
I was drunk and
Yeah.
I've done training this. And then he just burned to death.
LOL, too drunk to drive. That is.
No, he actually didn't tweet that. I remember what happened. He tweeted that after the crash, before he burned to death.
Yeah, because he was a Mossad agent. It was a cover-up so that they
Same
could...
thing with Kobe. Have you heard that? That Kobe was an Illuminati agent, which was kind of already known.
Doesn't Illuminati have agents, though?
He was a member of the Illuminati, is what I mean. And his death was a satanic sacrifice. They planned his death and made it happen in the helicopter crash. And that was the beginning of the end of the world. After that, all this bad stuff started happening. It was all because Kobe died.
Why would Kobe be in the Illuminati to begin with, though?
He's powerful.
Like, it would make more sense that Elon Musk was Illuminati. Because, I mean, that's actually... He's intellectual. He has a shit ton of money.
He's not controllable, though. Elon Musk isn't controllable. They couldn't get him in.
Yeah, but I mean, the
Kobe
man's
is.
literally making rockets to go to Mars.
Well, yeah, he's probably ideal for the Illuminati.
Yeah.
You can't tame him. How are you going to tame
Yeah,
him?
he's kind of jizzing
The man
in autistic
buys
bitches,
companies
Yeah.
for the shit of it.
Yeah.
He backed out of that.
He did back out of it, which is even funnier.
It really
And then they
is.
sued him. You said you were going to give us all that money. Change my mind. Nah, better not.
Nah, you've got too many bots on your platform.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
I don't want it anymore. What do you mean? You're not buying a car. I'll just stay the majority stockholder. I have the same amount of power as if I were to buy the company.
Oh, shit.
Well, I think this has been a good one so far with the circumstances.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll just upload this. I'm not going to check audio anymore. It's probably fine. I'm just uploading it. Well, Adam, I think it went well. Everyone, let them know if you want them to stay or not. I'll let you decide. The majority of the comments will decide whether Adam stays.
Click that like button.
Hey, smash the like. I forgot to say that. Yeah, you got to subscribe, like, hit the notification bell if you want updates on whether or not I've uploaded. Some people
Keep me on the show.
Yeah, and keep Adam. He's a good guy.
This is my last resort for making millions.
Please. if this doesn't work out, we're just gonna.
I'm gonna have to trick on the corner.
Yeah. Well, you do well.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, you do well. All right. Goodbye.